Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of Daily Driven Jalopies. In this episode, we're back to work on the 3-piece spoiler. I got some fiberglass materials, some aluminum tape, some brushes. I don't know what's going to happen. You guys are going to find out when I do. Let's do it. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to start off with this end cap piece, since this is all Bondo. I really have been really leery with this piece and not wanting to drop it and be very careful. I've had it taped onto the car and I've had it sitting up on the shelf and everything on and off quite a few times. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sand a little bit more of this Bondo down. I might have to add a piece on the edge here for like a filler piece towards this trunk here. That way we can get our gaps right. We can always sand this down more, but I want to get it a little closer to the edge of this trunk here. I'll bring you guys in here so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright guys, we got our piece here, and as you can tell, I'll bring you in here. I got it sitting on the car. When it sits on the car, see that gap? We got to fill that gap before we can get anything in fiberglass. It's mainly that edge right here where you can see this blue tape. So I think what I'm going to do is build another one of these standoffs on the edge and glue that to the edge and sand it so my edge here is a little bit more what I need it to be. So when we go ahead and tinfoil wrap this and go ahead and fiberglass it, we get the result we want to get. So I'm going to set you guys down here and make me another one of these standoffs and yeah, glue it on with something. I don't know what. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Let's get to work.
I can hear the sound, I can hear the beat. I can feel the bass, I can feel the heat. I can sing along, I can shout and scream. I can feel it taking over me. Ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Hey, hey, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Hey, hey, ooh la la la, ooh la la la. Hey, 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 hey. I hear it calling for me. Calling for me. I feel the rush from the rhythm. I hear it calling for me. I feel the rush from the rhythm. I hear it calling for me. I feel the rush from the rhythm. I hear it calling for me. I feel it. Can you feel it too? I feel the rush from the rhythm. I hear it calling for me. I feel the rush from the rhythm. I hear it calling for me. I feel the rush from the rhythm. I hear it calling for me. I feel it. Can you feel it too?
Well, the neighborhood kid decided to stop by. He's been checking out the channel and really liking the car and wanted to come over and see if it needed any help, and well, here he is. So you guys will see him a little bit in the background and dinking on some stuff, and getting into some shenanigans, I'm sure, right? Yeah? You gonna work on the car? Maybe? Get you to do some sanding? Hey, there you go, you heard it. But, anyways, as you've seen, I added some of this styrofoam board on the end of this piece to extend our piece out a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is come over here, take it on and off the car a million times and try not to drop it. But, I see my edge is closer right here, so now I'm going to sand at an angle a little bit towards this quarter and take off a lot of this styrofoam over here, right in here. I'm going to get this at a little bit of an angle. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm going to angle it in. That way? Yeah, sure. I don't know. I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper to it until I like it. And then maybe we'll try to do some fiberglass and see if we can't get a piece. So, let's get to work. You want to help?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Hello, buddy.
Hello! So, after some sanding and angling, I think we got this looking a little bit better here. Kind of hard to tell from where you guys are at. But now we got the right angle. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Right angle?
Yeah, around there.
Think so? Or should we go that way? No?
That looks right.
That looks right? Now we have a right angle here,
Yeah.
so bring you guys in here so you can see what we're doing. So now it angles the trunk. It's kind of hard to tell, but you got the right angle on the trunk and our gap's a lot better. We'll have to do the same to the spoiler here, I'm seeing. But for this piece, I think, yeah. Hey! Got little man's approval.
Yeah.
So now, I think I'm going to take the, I'm sure not approved stuff for doing this. I don't know. And we're going to stick it to this. And then I think we're going to make up a little bit of resin and see if we can't make ourselves a part here. So, let's see if I can't mess up this whole entire thing, eh? Let's go. Man, well, it turned out good. I got lucky I didn't break this thing. For a change, I don't have Bondo on the car. I got a fiberglass piece on the car. And it looks pretty decent. So tomorrow, we're going to do the inside and possibly put these two pieces together and see what it looks like. Maybe start trimming it up, sanding it. See you guys then. Alright guys, so I know what I said. I said I was going to go inside and work on this tomorrow, but I went inside and showered already, and I was thinking in the shower, if we mold the bottom side of this, which is fine and dandy and all, okay? But if we go and mold that piece, and then we go and put the two together, there is some risk of it not being exactly right to the shape of the car. And then at that point, I could probably cut it off and restart or shave it down. But I was thinking, got some more of this Feel Seal. It really wouldn't hurt if this was a foam and fiberglass piece. It ain't really going to add any more weight. So in saying that, I'm just going to spray foam the inside of this, and I could fiberglass the outside of the spray foam. We're just going to do that. So I'm going to get this spray foamed. So when I get off work tomorrow, we'll work with this piece tomorrow and fiberglass the inside, and then we'll start working with it from there. Well, good old Feel Seal is filling my cracks tonight. Get that one? Well, on that note, now we can call it a night. Let this explode, do whatever the heck it's gonna do. And yeah, we'll see what it looks like tomorrow, eh? I don't know why I say A all the way. I'm not Canadian. Eh? But yeah, we're turning dreams into reality here at Jalopy Garage. Just imagine if you guys can dream something like this up, you can do it. If I can take spray foam, tape, wire, Bondo, fiberglass, make all these things like this just out of my head or looking at a picture, you guys can do it too. That's my bit of inspiration for the night. So, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Be excited to work on this after work. I want to keep working on it now, but I got to catch some shut-eye. See you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's the next day here, and as you can tell, our piece is 100% dry. I got me another munchkin running around the shop today, so we'll see how that goes.
Forget about me.
Don't know. She wanted to say hi though, so we put a mic on her, and this is her saying hi.
I put a
So-
mic on so it didn't seem like I couldn't talk.
There you go. We tried this before, but she didn't have a mic on it, so there you go. Now she said hi. But in today's video, we're going to try to get this off the car. It's pretty solid. It'll come off fine, I'm sure. We'll flip it around.
And I'm gonna help.
She's going to help. You heard that? We're going to flip it around, trim it all up, do some fiberglass on the inside, and let that dry, and maybe do some sanding and
Why'd you add this in the first
see
place?
what it looks like.
Why'd you add this?
Let's go. Alright guys, so I peeled it off the car, as you guys kind of seen. Sorry for the bad video footage there for a second. New camera that we're testing out here, so hopefully this works out. I got it set better now, but as you can tell, our edge is really nice, styrofoamed, but yeah, there's nothing in there really. My edge turned out great, but there's nothing in there. Which I don't understand. I put quite a bit of foam in there, but I wish spray foam dried faster. I'd put some in there and let it dry quick, and we'd get to work. But well, now I guess we're gonna go back to my first idea. Cause yeah, that didn't work out very well. Although we did gain something here. It wasn't a total loss. I do have structure here now, holding this together solid. So, we wasn't a complete loss. We gained a lot of structure right here on the side, holding our shape in place. So, now, if we take our part right here, not that one, that's the other side. If we take this part, I'll make some fiberglass matting up for these shapes here. We'll do a quick mold of just this inside part right here. Probably like, man, it really probably just needs to be like right here. I mean, that's kind of the sad part. I mean, like from here to here, like at this level. I mean, it don't even need to be very much, so we're probably just gonna go ahead and do this little bit right here. Just this little bit. I think this part, I mean, I guess we would gain a little bit of thickness, right? So if we did this whole inside, we would gain another thickness layer for that to be stronger and a little better yet. So maybe I'll go ahead and tinfoil all of this, just like we did out here, and yeah, we'll do this inside structure here quick. Speed up the drying process with my heater here, and get a part within the next hour or so. So then from there we will transfer it over here to this part, and we'll have something a little bit stronger. But you know, I mean, in all reality, that's really not that bad. It's kind of a guessing game of what a guy should do, really. I mean, I don't mind this piece as it is, really. It's just, it doesn't have a lot of structure on the outside. So, yeah. It's only 3 layers, so we'll add a couple more layers with the inside, and then we'll connect them together. Let's get going. We're back to the video section of this video. Yeah, what you guys didn't see off camera, because I didn't press record on anything like an idiot. Now I got a little cameraman over here, which you can't see. He's helping me out tonight. So what you didn't see in the little video there is I got this out of the mold just fine. It just peeled some of this tape out, which is just fine. Our mold's good. We shouldn't have to pull any more molds out of that, but it's nice knowing this last piece is good. So what we're going to do now is take this and we're going to put it inside of our new piece. We're going to resin down, resin, and then we're going to put one layer down, resin all that. We're going to put this in here, and then we're going to do a layer or two over this to make our two pieces one good piece, and then see how it looks from there. Then over here we got all this foam right here. I think we're going to do this later, because I could always make little pieces here and fill that in later. But we're just going to concentrate on this for now and go from there. So here's a little sneak preview. It actually looks like one solid unit, which is what this looks like. So, you know, like I told everybody else, it's kind of impressive when you can take Bondo and make that hunk of junk right there and then actually turn it into a part and make it look pretty impressive and impress yourself. So yeah, let's get after it. I'm excited to get these two into one. Then maybe I'll chuck that across the parking lot and break it in a million pieces. Let's go. Guys, so it's the next day here. We got our piece, but we didn't get nowhere with this last night. We ended up cutting it all apart again. And yeah, it's laying down here. So what happened is we got our other piece molded in here, and the shape wasn't right for the car. So when I went and put it on here, it wasn't right. And I'm not really happy with that. So although this is all fantastic and all, I think we're going to throw it away and start over. So let's do that quick. seen there, we got our spray foam laid into our cavity here. Booyah! I feel a little bit better about that. It's not Bondo. It's spray foam like the rest of the pieces. I think I made up my mind last night. I'm going to make this part all foam and shape this fiberglass and leave it. It's going to be foam and fiberglass. I think I'm even going to mold it to the car. I think that'll look pretty good. But I feel a lot better about this little template mold I made here than the last one, because I used this cardboard I got here in the mold. So I'm on the end of my trunk. I got a good gap started there. That's a lot more firm than tape. So we got that filled now, and it's not all tape. So, like if you guys remember the last one, I filled all of this full of tape, so it's kind of wavy and everything. This is solid, and we got a good line here, and a good line on the inside, and that ain't gonna change. And it's not tape, so it won't be terrible when it's dry. Now they say this stuff's fast drying, but I don't know. I guess it's drying pretty fast, but I think we're gonna let this cure out for the night for our best results, because I really don't want this to be all messed up for tomorrow. I'm going to let this dry overnight, and we'll pick this up tomorrow after I get off work, and we'll get some better results, because I don't know even where it's at, but because the fiberglass one that we did, yeah, it turned out I cut out the stuff that I did and got it to sit back on the car, but I was not happy with it. I was not happy how it sit. I was not happy with the gaps here, how it looked. Yeah, and it's even sat on the car in the backside here on the quarter, kind of weird. So I feel a lot better about this one. I know that spray foam one on the other side you guys seen me do sits on the car perfect, and that one's going to be great. So yeah, let's pick this up tomorrow where we left off. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, welcome back. It's a new day here, a new me, and as you can tell, our styrofoam dried. So now I'm going to go ahead, give this some shape, make it look better than the old one we had on here, hopefully. It should. And see what that looks like, and we'll go from there. I don't know if we'll get any fiberglassing done or not, but for now, we're going to go ahead and shape on this and see what it turns out like. Let's do it. Alright guys, as you see me do there, I got this piece all shaped out to the shape I want. It's the same level as the spoiler, same shape as the spoiler. Now I got it wrapped in this tinfoil tape here. We're gonna go ahead and lay this fiberglass I just cut out onto here first. Do this outside. And I think I'm gonna bring you guys over here, and we're gonna do this inside layer here and see how it all turns out. Not sure if we're gonna peel this off the car after that or what we're gonna do there, but we're gonna get a good solid structure out of this here and see what we come up with, and we'll go from there. So we're already ahead of that last piece that we were working on, so let's keep going and see what we get out of this. Hey guys, as you can tell, our fiberglass is good and dry. This piece is sitting on the car so beautiful. Now we got an inside structure, so it sits right on the car how it's supposed to. Perfectly. So, now that our fiberglass is dry, our foam in this it's not one piece yet. Kinda is, but we're gonna fiberglass this inside layer here, this outside layer here, make these all solid one piece, give it more structure, and then after that, we're gonna lay down some body work and make this one piece that's done for this video. So, let's mix up some resin, glove up, and get after it. Alright guys, so you just see me lay down the fiberglass. Got all the fiberglass on this inside edge here, some on this outside edge, and it's overlapped on our other edges here. Now, this fiberglass that I'm working with doesn't really like to go around curves and hold the shape as tight as I would like per se. So we got it conjoined together pretty good. So I think now what we're gonna do to get these two pieces all done is, once it's done drying here, I'm gonna cut off all this excess, sand it all down, see what we got, throw some Bondo glass on it. All that'll mend good together. The fiberglass strands in the Bondo glass and the fiberglass should mend good together. We will take that, put that first initial layer down on the inside a little bit, not a lot, around our curves, all of that, and get all of that sealing up. So yeah, we're gonna let this dry a little bit and then we'll pick up where we left off here by cutting some of this off here and going from there. Hey guys, this is just a little in between video here while our fiberglass is drying so we can get to trimming and shaping and doing some body work on it. So I just recently upgraded. I don't know if it's much of an upgrade, but we were using these audio mics here, lavalier mics, for all our audio in our previous videos, which, if you ask me, it's been working really good. But the most pain thing is when you're wearing this on you and you got a cable on you and you're bending around, moving, and if you're like me, I got a knife in my pocket that I use quite frequently. Like, that cord could snag on the clip and or just on all your body, and then you could rip this off your thing. And then if you're trying to do something, you lose all your audio. So I just recently upgraded to these nice little wireless mics here. This little kit here comes with 2 of them, and the receiver that I got on the phone, which you guys can't see. But yeah, so hopefully our audio will be just as good or better. And these things, I've already been using it in this last few clips that you guys have been watching. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, let's get back after it. This is almost dry, so we're going to be back at doing some video. And let me know how you think the video quality is, because if you guys can't tell, I got a little shine in the glasses here. I got a wide angle camera lens on my little camera here. I shoot with a phone like most YouTubers do. So I got a wide angle camera lens clipped onto my phone, and I got a couple lights that go on my gimbal and stuff. So if you ask me, it's actually a pretty good video quality for what I got. And just let me know what you guys think. If we should upgrade, do something different, or if you guys actually don't think it looks that bad. So yeah, I'm gonna get back after it. Alright guys, and just like that, we got ourselves a piece in fiberglass, which is not that one. Believe it or not, that's the first one I did. I cut off the stuff on the very back side, so it just has the foam structure on the inside, the 3 layers or 4 layers of fiberglass that I did on this piece. I mean, did I just waste a day or two to build this one? I mean, that fits pretty good. Like, I almost just want to fiberglass that onto the car and be done with it. But it ain't perfect either. There's a gap up here I don't like, and you know, I could actually probably work with this though. It's really not that bad. So, I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. I got about a week worth of work into those two pieces right there. And I'm not just sure what I'm going to do yet. Oh, it's a rough one when you're building your own custom stuff. I mean, in a way, I kind of want to use what I got here. Got a 3D printer. I've been thinking I could literally take like my mold pieces, maybe one of the better fiberglass ones here, like this. You know, prep this up a little bit better yet, so everything looks a little nicer. And I think we could honestly like get a 3D scanner and 3D scan this piece on the car and 3D print out a piece. Now, how cool would that be? So, I know I just spent all this money on fiberglass stuff, but I've noticed that the fiberglass doesn't really like to go around curves very much and overlap all the stuff I got to overlap. So I'm kind of running into that problem where it doesn't really want to work with me that well. So I might work with this piece, maybe that piece. If I work with that piece, I'm cutting that inner structure back on it. I made up my mind because every time I add it, it just messes up how it sits on the car. And I don't like that. So, but for this video, that's going to be a wrap. In the next video, I'm going to keep pondering on this idea, and we are going to be under the engine bay in the next video, rust reforming all the frame and parts and cleaning up the engine bay and spray coating it to make it look all pretty for the brand new engine that's coming, guys. The engine guy said about 3-4 weeks, and it's getting there. It's been a couple already, I believe, if I remember right. So yeah, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you under the hood in the next one. Hey, this is just a mic test.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
Is also, this is also my test.
All right.